Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Real Men at the Bar. I'm your host, Wayne. I'd like to shout out to everyone. Happy New Year, and hope everything went well and you're blessed. Hit us up on Facebook and YouTube and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. It's very important for us. My co-hosts today are Ron, Corey, and Ant. Today is going to be hot topics. We just shoot off ahead. That's why it's important you to tune in and just have fun with it. Don't take everything to heart, but just take it as useful information. Corey, what's going on?
Ain't nothing much. Just trying to bring in this new year. Trying to
Did you
start better than I ended last year.
Ron, how was the new year?
Good.
Good?
It was real good.
Okay.
It was real good.
And
Fantastic,
blessed.
Go out to bring in something new. So
Okay.
that's all right.
Oh, well, topic starting off would be sex between men and women.
All right.
How do men define sex and how do women define sex after you have sex?
Oh hell.
For some people, I feel like this, for some people, I'm saying men and women, sex is defined that it was just casual. I liked you, you liked me. I just wanted to enjoy myself. And for some others, we're basically married now. You're devoted to me. That's it. What's your thoughts, Corey?
Well, my thing is, it all depends on the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
How we meet, if I met you at the club and it's going down that same night, chances are you ain't gonna get a call again. It's just the way it boils down. Because I'm in the back of my mind, yeah, I did that, but damn, do she do this on a regular?
Right.
But men and women, we both look at sex a little bit different. Usually for women, it's more emotion involved. With us, it's not a whole lot of emotion involved.
No,
At least I don't think so.
I think it's more what you put into it. Like you were saying, Zilla, whether it be a one night stand or is it gonna be a commitment or is it gonna be just trashy? I mean, it's just all how you perceive.
Well, I look at here today, gone tomorrow.
It also depends on the female and what she's selling to them.
Well, yeah.
Buyers, it just depends on what she's selling.
Well, that's true.
For the most part, like Corey said,
we don't put. When it comes to sex, we don't put that much. We enjoy the moment.
yeah.
And
Do you think most men just enjoy the moment?
well, hey, once your little soldiers rise up, hey, I'll kind of like, reality starts to define itself. Like, yeah, you be like, I should do this, but shit,
Hey.
Again, we got different levels, man. If it was easy, man, it's.
But I
You
mean,
made me chase you,
but I mean,
and I've been chasing you for 3 You done made me mad. It's going down.
But
It's going down again and again and again.
But you-
I done put all this effort
You
into
gotta
it.
put your money work.
Exactly.
But there's some women out here that act just like dudes, and she'll get through with you and say, "Hey, nigga, get your drawers, time to go."
Hey,
Don't get comfortable.
That's more comfortable now. That's more common now.
Oh yeah.
Now
Oh, yeah.
women are like,
That's
Hey, you sit in the car like this. You're violated. You gotta go take a bath.
Right.
Now. What just happened?
Don't let her throw a couple of dollars on the side.
Hey,
Let me get you 40.
This is bus
Put
man.
your
Get
40
your ass
down.
out of here.
hey, don't let it be a Uber outside.
Oh, man.
Don't worry about that.
Hey,
I
you
ain't
gonna
got
ride
to take care
out
of
The
it.
there.
ride,
Yeah,
the
you
pull
ride
up.
outside.
Don't leave a sock, nigga. Get your socks. Get your socks. Get your socks.
Damn.
Hey, but I mean, it's not like in the past where you courted, you dated, and shit. Now you go to the club, you don't have no panties on, and
Buy a drink or two.
Yeah, buy a
There
drink
you
or
go.
two, then it's, you know, wake up in the morning like, damn, who are you? Motherfucking man. Shit. Yeah,
Sometimes it happen in the parking lot.
What?
Well, damn.
Well, damn.
I tell you what though, it's nothing like worse coming home and you done had one of them encounters and one of them late night infomercials come on.
Oh, yeah.
You scratch, you like, I got all of them. I got all that. I'm dying. Are you itching? Yeah. Your head hurt slightly.
Sudden irritation.
Oh, shit, man. Hell, shit. Hey, they got some shit out here now.
Man.
Fucking penicillin don't kill no more. Yeah.
Hey, laugh at penicillin.
Hell yeah. Wasting your time. Oh, man. Hey, the justice system today, as far as I know, as far as the minorities, we can reflect on how the justice system look at us and how unfair it is how the justice system or the police approach when a black man has a situation, say I would say a domestic. You and your girl get into an argument or fight, and it's, you know, you think it's finna get physical, whatever. You're the one who calls the police and dispatch them to your location. And when they get there, they like look at you and be like, "Oh, she's gonna hurt you. You okay?" And
it's a joke. It's more comical for you, for us as men, to make that phone call, to make that judgment, versus them. Then it's okay. They're gonna bring out old SWAT and.
I mean, a female call on a black man. The dogs are called. The SWAT team is dispatched. 4 or 5 cars are coming because automatically you're the threat.
The man is
But
guilty.
see, law enforcement takes such an aggressive approach to that, to where you're a black man and you get into it with, per se, your significant other, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, you better be calling somebody.
Right.
Because all it takes is one lie to change your whole life.
And all she has to do is say, "He struck me."
And you guilty until you
Click,
prove
click, click,
yourself.
click.
So, do you think she need to go to jail if she caught lying on that man?
Hell yeah.
I believe the justice system has to be exactly the defined word what it is, justice. And it would have to be to the point any party that's involved should be processed, go through the process. Just that simple. And if police will stop looking at us as a threat, and also for black men, we have to stop presenting ourselves to be a threat.
Exactly.
And I see these young guys out here constantly day in and day out. I tell them all the time, don't present yourself to be a threat. You will not be a threat. You walking around here with the fucking mask on and hoodies and all this. If you know what draws attention to you, why would you want to draw that attention? Because being part of the masses is not helping you separate yourself to being an individual.
Well, see, you trying to explain grown men shit to little boys.
Well,
but
at some point you hoping that someone has never told them that. So at least if I tell them, maybe it will spark a little light, and they will think about it because no one ever told them, hey, don't do this. Don't carry yourself this way. If you want to be recognized as an individual, present yourself as one, and present yourself how you want to be represented.
Me as a father of, a couple of boys, I try to teach my boys, we have that conversation, the do's and the don'ts. You know what I mean? And it's great while they in my presence.
In your presence.
But I don't know exactly what's going on.
Well, you worry about when they're not around.
Right.
And the influence out there and everything.
Case in point, there was an incident at the local mall and whole mall fighting, and I asked my son, what would you do, or what would you have done if you was there? And he was like, I struck out running. Like, run?
Wrong. Exactly.
No,
Mhm.
no.
Because I
Do not
already
run.
You know,
That's drawing
I need you to
attention.
duck inside the store. Go get down, sit on your bottom, chill. Police approach you, let them know what your name is, who your dad is, call him. That's the end of it. I don't need you running. I don't need you escalate. I don't need you doing the extra lip that you every now and then give me about the garbage. Keep all that at the house because these folks out here don't care about you.
The streets don't
And
care.
see, and that's what a lot of young men today, they realize. Once you go to jail, all your homies, all your buddies, all your kiss ass friends don't think shit about you after you gone.
Except
trying-
you gone.
They're trying to bang your girl. They're trying to get whatever you had out there because once you locked up, you
Yeah.
you out the
You
picture.
gone.
But see, we know that because we all got some age on us.
Yeah.
The young cats know everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want to listen to logic. We've been there. We know.
'Cause I told
Not only is your partner's gonna run, run circles around you. Now you in the system.
Mm-hmm. And see, me being a street kid, I learned at an early age. One, I didn't ever want that ass whooping I was gonna get. Two, yeah. Two, I learned at an early age that to hang with people, because I used to hang with both sides of the fence. But it was cool to know them and be around them, but I was not affiliated with them. So as soon as I hear them jokers finna go do something they got the business, hey y'all, my mama called me, I gotta go. If y'all around tomorrow, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
That boy like boys in the hood.
Hey.
Yo, pull over. Let me out.
Let me out. Yeah, no.
But that's because I almost guarantee that's because that fear or that home training that came from your parents, that you more afraid of your parents
Then them streets.
than Ron, John, Alex, whoever else was riding going to do this.
Uh-huh.
You ain't gonna do shit to me. But I gotta worry about not this ass whooping, but this ass beating
Right.
that's in store for me if I open this box.
But that's just
Nope,
hey.
that's not gonna happen.
Well, we're gonna bring in Daniel. That was supposed to be here sometime today.
Some time ago.
Yeah.
Hold on, fellas.
Welcome.
We would like to acknowledge Happy Founders Day to the Kappa Alpha
Yo, baby, yo.
Psi.
Side.
Fraternity. What you say?
Hey,
Happy Founders Day.
product of HBCU.
Yeah. So, yeah, we was just reflecting on how the justice system is as far as when it addresses black men and black women, how they're quick to put us in a category before they even get out the squad car. It's automatically, he's a threat, lock him up. We don't hear shit he got to say. He's not a victim. He's always the intruder or the perpetrator, or he's the aggressor. And the justice system, but at the same time, as black men, it also has to do with our demeanor, how we present ourselves in public. Because, like I tell them, a clean cut, a person that's looking like they have some form of respect for themselves, that has a lot to do with how the police come towards you and addresses you, and how today's youth is not. I just think that they are part of their environment, and that's all they see, and no one is not telling them that, and I think that as men today, we'll see something, but we so kind of not want to.
We don't want to correct it.
Yeah, we don't want to correct it, but then we, at the same time, we don't want to put ourselves in a position that I might have to defend myself You know, I said something to this young guy. You know, he's like, man, you don't know me, motherfucker. He's like, yeah, I don't know you, but you look like a fucking runaway. I'm trying to talk to you.
I think you take on a persona that all of us take on. Ain't no kin to me. Ain't
Right, yeah.
Ain't no weird.
But you know what? At the end of the day, we have to, because even though he may be not our problem, but he will become our problem.
That's right.
Right.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
You know, so he will become our problem. So, you know, it's just a sad look, and I wish our churches would be more involved in doing outreach towards these young guys and young ladies, and maybe, you know, if we can reach 3 out of 10, I mean, it's a better step than not, you know, reaching 10, you know. So we got enough communities and enough programs out here. I mean, they reflect on their situation, but they have to understand that any situation that we have today has a root, and it comes from that root, and that root will be the children that we blossom out of us. And going forward, you will have to teach them at a young age. And now it's like, hell, it's like now to have a sex talk with a 5 or 6 year old is
Normal.
It's normal. It's like it's have to be done, because now it's like if you wait past 6 or 7, hell, they might be already having sex or looking at porn, or you know. Won't take you a long time in that damn bathroom. Get your ass out of there.
Go home and look at everybody different.
Right.
Everybody suspect.
Everybody.
You sure got a lot of socks around here, boy. What's going on? What your mama Jelly doing in here? But
How do you even know what jelly is?
yeah. I mean, but hey, that's how it is.
With the outreach program, how do you reach out to the ones that are so far gone that you know to keep them coming?
You know what?
Or
And
to
a lot
even
of
get
people,
started.
and a lot of people think that no one's too far gone, because we all know the difference between right and wrong. We all know the difference. It's just that we choose to go the path we want to go because that's what we're comfortable with. Just like, I put it like this. If you was to take the average street kid and look at him, his average block radius would be maybe 5 to 10 blocks, because that's what he's comfortable with. But you take him out of that comfort zone and take him to another city or another country, his view of everything would completely change.
Oh, yeah.
Because his environment
It
changed.
changed, right. He's
But
not
see,
familiar with what's his
And
surroundings.
when they don't understand that they have outlets, that they have different directions they want to go, that's when that clock, that brain can say, okay, that blood starts going and say, okay, I do have avenues, I do have new directions to go.
Okay. I'm sitting here and I'm also looking at some of the comments of our viewers right now as far as their opinions on what we are talking about right now. I have one, Miss Kiana Black. She says the mother and fathers are becoming much younger and don't have time to raise their children because they want to party. What do y'all think about that? Mothers and fathers being younger.
She's
What?
right on. She's spot on, because the problem is with our society is we want to grow up so fast. We want to be grown so fast. And the next thing you know what I mean, baby girl, if you don't believe me, go to any middle school. You're gonna see enough of pregnant girls in middle school. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're not, as parents getting older, we are getting younger. Grandmama's getting younger. If you're a young grandmama and you 36 and you're a grandmama already, what you teach?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, what you teach? So she, shout out to her. She is correct.
Well, see, how you correct that would be, you would have to address the situation up front. And I'm so sick of these people that one wants to regulate how we raise our kids and how we do our kids when they don't fucking have kids. That's what kills me. How you gonna tell me how to raise a child and you don't even have a child? Only thing you do is you look at a file or you look at a situation and then you go about your day, go drink you some wine and go sit your ass down somewhere. You cannot relate to how to raise a child because you don't have one. But to address that would be as individuals, as parents, and as individuals out here, you see a young lady going down that slippery slope, talk to her. Talk to them to this. You blew in the face because at some point they will realize, and that voice will stick in their head sooner or later. And for young men, we have to address both parties because it takes two to make a baby. And if you get a guy that's willing to say I'm going to be responsible enough not to become a father at the age of 12 or 14 or 15, I'm gonna wear a condom if I'm having sex, or I'm gonna address the issue at hand, not to have it or whatever the case may be, because that's a responsibility as individuals, and that's one of the biggest responsibilities they will have to learn as children. Not taking out the trash, not washing dishes, but the responsibility of taking care of themselves and understanding that sex is just not something popularity badge that I will have to wear. Because hell, how many friends you had said they had sex and ain't done shit? So you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. But at the end of the day, it's just.
But we grew up in a different era.
Well,
Can't tell you that today. You better believe it.
Right.
Can't tell you that today. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We grew up in a different era. You know what I mean?
But I think
Sniff my fingers don't work no more. You know what I mean? It don't work. You know what I mean? These cats out here getting down. You know what I mean? They doing it.
But I mean, they got to learn their self-worth. They have to learn the responsibility if they do have sex, and what's the repercussions of it.
But see, that's a community problem, though.
Yeah.
That's not just a mom and dad. That's a community problem.
But churches don't want to talk about sex. They don't want to talk about infidelity. They don't want to talk about what's the word?
Sexuality.
Sexuality. They don't want to talk about sin. They don't want to talk about fornication. They don't want to talk about none of that. They go straight to what they need to talk about, but at the end of the day, that's not your major problem. Everybody got God in them. But at the end of the day, you got situations where girls feel like they're not getting enough love, they're not getting enough attention, they're not getting enough of guidance. Young men are the same way. They feel like,
man, we got TV and music raising our children.
Oh, definitely.
That's basically what it boils down to.
Yeah.
We got TV, music raising our kids. And if you look at our culture, they have, and when I say they, I mean the music people and the movie people, they have us doing some of the craziest shit and rapping about some of the craziest shit.
Yeah.
And see, if you 8, 9, 10 years old, you don't know he's just trying to get paid.
Right.
But you taking this for fact.
And the killing part about it, see, my kids growing up, they say, well, Daddy, you listen to rap. I say, yeah, I like rap. I listen to it, I jam to it, but at the end of the day, I understand something. It's entertainment.
That's it.
That's it. It's entertainment. It's not a way of life.
But the point I'm trying to make is, it's only in our culture that exists.
Yeah, but
you cut it on the country station, they ain't calling nobody no bitches and hoes.
Nope.
And they ain't having no one night stands.
The only thing they talking about is fucking up my truck.
My dead dog.
My dog died. And a hayride. That's it.
We gotta understand that we being sabotaged right out the gate.
Yeah. But see, you know what? At the same time, it's up to us older people to keep that culture going, push that culture onto our kids, and maybe they will push that onto their kids. Because I would tell anybody in the end of the day, yeah, I went through some things growing up, but if I didn't, I would not be where I am today.
Right.
And that's why, I was always straight direct with mine. You know, I ain't sugarcoat nothing. I cuss them out. You know, it was just, you know, because at the end of the day, they gonna have to learn to be self-efficient. They have to understand the world don't give a shit about you. You are here on your own. Whatever path you make, that's the path you make. No one cares of your footsteps that you made because they making their own. But at the end of the day, you have to be an individual and stand up for yourself.
And you're absolutely right.
So-
Some of the best advice I ever got was, I had an uncle tell me, boy, it ain't no bump beds and caskets. And,
Right.
it took me, I didn't know what he meant at the time.
That means
But
you
I
go
was
by
running,
yourself. Exactly.
but I was running with the wrong crowd. And what he was trying to tell me was, when it go down, they ain't coming with you.
Yeah, you
Right.
by yourself.
You by yourself.
You by yourself.
Uh-huh.
You coming in by yourself, you're gonna leave by yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You up here pouting and huffing and puffing at your mama. But when it go down, that's the first person you're gonna cry for. Mama! You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
She the one gonna be at the hospital.
Right.
She the one gonna be down at the GLC.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? It's, again, we got to be careful what we allow our children to take in.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean?
And even
I'm
with
guilty of it too,
and
because
even if
all
they
my
take-
kids got phones.
even
They
if
had
they,
phones at grade school.
I mean, but even if they take it in, you have to be the one to intervene and rebuttal against that. You know?
But you dumb. You don't know nothing.
Oh well, you know.
You ain't
According
been
to
there
it,
before.
yeah.
You ain't been there before. You
You know, I used to keep
Yeah.
saying,
You
I used to
don't
say,
know
I got a lot of sayings, but you know, I used to tell people all the time, keep living, you'll learn.
Yeah.
Keep living, you'll learn. Life is the best teacher in the world. You think you can change shit? Go ahead. You can change. You can. Hey, the game stays the same. Different players.
That's right.
Game stays the same.
Again, these younger parents, stop being your kid's friend. I'm 45. My mama still ain't my friend.
Mhm.
She's my mother. She's always gonna be my mother.
Yeah.
She'll never be my friend.
And a lot of
And-
kids think that they're equal to
And
the
that
parents.
and exactly that's where the problem is. And then once those kids, you say something to them, then they look at you like, we on the same level.
But
What
you-
you talking
but-
about?
But,
That's
but that comes into play where people let other people dictate how to raise their kids.
exactly.
You gotta let little Billy express himself.
No, I don't.
No,
you
you
gotta
don't.
shut the hell up
Well,
and rate.
well, you ain't got
have
no
your own-
opinion.
Exactly.
You ain't got no ideas. You
Mind your
got
own. What they say, stay in your own damn lane.
shit. Garbage waiting on your ass. Clean your fucking room. Go do your homework. Do what I say. Do or die. It's just that simple.
Right.
But you know,
Man, you
it's,
say or die.
I'll
Hell,
as they say, hey, I brought you
But
to
you
the
didn't
world.
know
I'll
I
take
take
your
you
ass out. Well, hitting on that, how do you guys think about this? Do social media in a relationship can it get to the point where it hurts the relationship? Can someone be that so caught up in social media where they're, you know, they on
Dictate
Twitter, they on Facebook, they on fucking every damn thing, whatever. What's the other shit?
Instagram,
And they get so caught up in that
Snapchat, what all of it.
that you know, they have followers and everything else, and I don't know how people, you know, they answer every damn body that hit them up or whatever. But does it come to the point where it reflects on the relationship because that person gets so popular or caught up in it that they're friends with 32 million guys and he's friends with 32 other fucking million women, and it's like they spend a sit of Snapchats and charts and shit, and you be like, hey, what the fuck, you know?
Well, here's my thought with that. You know, social media. And too many people take entertainment to edutainment. It don't work that way.
What's entertainment? What
Yeah,
you say?
Education, entertainment, and try to mix it.
Oh,
It don't work.
it's a
It
new
don't
word.
work. It really don't work. It really don't work
You
that
pull
way.
out that Ebonics. Please.
Is that rain?
You would have to have any great fun with you.
I mean, you can be anybody, you can say anything.
Well, yeah.
You can do anything on social media,
Yeah.
and none of it to be.
So it's more of an
actually,
outlet.
yeah, I mean that's.
Because you ain't got shit else going on.
You ain't got exactly. You want your status to be on a more level than it really is, or not on the level that it really
Well,
is.
see, that's on a personal level,
That's-
on a relationship level.
How much?
You know
Let
what
me
I
say.
mean? I don't
How
want-
much line you done caught looking at Facebook like this motherfucker know damn well that shit didn't happen.
But in a
But
relationship,
see, in a
it
relationship,
doesn't.
though, for me, the turnoff would be, you know what I mean? The turnoff for me would be, is she provocative? If every time I go
Oh,
in
is
there,
she
she
doing
in a
like?
bathing suit.
Oh yeah.
She
yeah.
half-ass naked. She
Right,
twerking.
right.
She doing this. At that point, it's no longer entertainment.
Right.
You trying to catch something.
Right.
You know?
Well, we're gonna wrap it up, and thank y'all. Subscribe, hit us up on Facebook and YouTube. Real Men, Real Talk. Thank y'all. See y'all next time. Hit us up on our comments and everything. We will answer you another time, another day. Thank you, Men at the Bar.
Sweet no.